What's up guys, Joe here, welcome back to my channel, and today we are back with the final episode of Season 2 here on my channel of YTC. We still have one more from Mr. Blackwar, but today we have the final monument of the season, Il Lombardia. But we also have all the other Italian classics in the build-up to Il Lombardia first. We'll try and cover them fairly quickly because obviously we want to get to Il Lombardia. You can see my team right here. Let's get it. The Tre Valley Varasini to start then, and I think we should be the pretty big favourites for this race. The likes of Clark and Stannard are here as well, but I hope we can win. Like I said, quite hilly in the final. Let's see how it goes. So we're now on the Salita, Daironchi and Vingegaard, and of course Tao Zhao are currently on the front. All our guys are right to the front actually. Kind of looks a bit weird to be fair, but we'll drop them back a bit. Gonna set high rhythm. The break is pretty big and it does have 3 minutes as well. 25k to go. We're controlling this on the front right now, and Magnus Court is doing God's work. Down to 90 riders here, but still 90 seconds to that breakaway. So on this ascent, we're really going to try and push it. So are Bahrain McLaren, to be fair. Weird seeing this old jersey now, isn't it? And the breakaway should hopefully be coming apart. And then, of course, we can try and go for the win on that final climb. Okay, we have 5k to go right now. Comrades and Course are pretty much done for the day, to be honest. They can probably sit up in a moment. We can use our gels as well. We're going to try and go for Biniam Gomai, of course, the man leaving our team at the end of this year. 32 riders now have a gap to the rest of these guys. Comrade can sit up right now, and Cosnefra up to 99 for these final few kilometers. All our guys can sit up as well, and it seems Serrano is the only man to try and follow us right here. I mean, the rest of the guys are trying to get on. So is Jonathan Narvaez. 1.5k to go. Cosnefra up to 99. To be fair, we're looking pretty great. I think Ngita can go right now, and Biniam as well can sit on his wheel, try and come round into the final kilometer, and there should be an easy win for YouTube Pro Cycling, a 1-2-3. Up next then we have Milan Torino going for 2 in a row. This one though is going to be a lot more difficult. We have the likes of Adam Yates, Egan Bernal. I mean, look at this Ineos team. What on earth is that? We have Joao Almeida, Pogacar as well. Yeah, this is going to be a lot more challenging. So we're just cresting the Colle di Superga for the first time today. Very, very hard tempo set by the Ineos Grenadiers. Look at those guys. They're actually going off the front right now. What on earth? We're sitting in this second group right here, trying to conserve a little bit for that final climb. Hopefully, we can join these guys up the road. Here we go again then, 5.5k to go. I'm going for Biniam or Higuita today. And our guys on the front as we enter the foot of this climb. We're not in the best position, but Sivakov on the front, I am worried about that. But of course, Bernal and the lights following for the Ineos Grenadiers. We're going to try and take this pretty steady if we can, but an electric tempo, to start this climb today. So 3k to go. We're still in a pretty good position. I think we can probably use our gels. I'm trying to get to the front of this group. Egan Bernal, is he working as a domestique today? It seems he might be. I can see Pogacar is up there as well. We're just too far back currently in this group for my liking. We'll try and use Comrade as well. Gomai probably will work a little for Higuita today, who's trying to move up as best he can. Let's try and go like this actually, with Gomai on the front. Higuita can jump in his wheel. 1k to go. Pogacar, Bernal, Mas, Almeida. We're right there, you know, with these guys at the front, and Higuita just too far back, I think, to challenge today. Tadej Pogacar destroys Milan Torino this year. Enric Mas second, and Higuita will fight for third, but we're just going to miss out on a podium. 4th place today, not too bad, not the best. So today, I'd quite like to give a few guys a chance. Gran Piemonte today, and Tao Zhao is on a good day. So is Patrick Conrad. Maybe we go for one of those guys, but when you see Biniam's stats, it's hard, really, really hard not to go for this man. So we have done a lot of work today early on, and we have created a small split right here in this group. Let's try and push on and really try and keep this gap if possible. We have kept a few good riders behind. But yeah, we've used a few riders and domestiques already. We'll probably try an early move, I think, with Tao Zhao. So many domestiques are now done. 40k to go. Let's try and launch this. Patrick Conrad can go on the attack very early on here. Just see what we can do. If Castro sits up and is done, hopefully we can stay ahead here. 40k to go then. We're down to just 30 riders at the front. It's been a very, very selective day. I think we have Biniam as our leader and Tao Zhao as our attacker to maybe attack on that penultimate climb. That's probably my plan right now. Okay, 11k to go right now. Conrad is still got plenty of energy. We're coming towards the Lamora climb again, and we're going to try another attack with Tao Zhao. If that doesn't work, Biniam hopefully will be there in the final to sprint up that final little climb to victory. That is my plan right here, and we're setting up a big move right now for Tao Zhao. Conrad doing a great job as a domestique today, despite being on a +2 day. Tao Zhao on the attack right here. Ulysses, Colbrelli, Moscon, they cannot follow, and Tao Zhao is gone right here. Let's make sure Gamai stays in the group just behind, just like that. That should be fine. But Tao Zhao, 7k to go, does have a slender lead. So Tao Zhao can try and go 99 to the line. Gamai is going to be able to follow Moscon, Vackerman, McNulty, Chacone, and you can see how spread out this group is just behind. We need to get to that wheel though of Gianni Moscon with Biniam, Gamai, Tao Zhao going 99 to the line. Come on, Tao Zhao. Wouldn't it be nice to get a win with him before we finish up this season? He's still going to do a little kick out of this corner. I'm worried about those guys up the road though. You know what? We'll rely on other teams. We're going to rely on other teams. Tao Zhao is going to try and hold this to the line. Gamai has missed the move with Moscon and Vackerman. 1k to go. Come on, Tao Zhao. Oh, I'm not sure we're going to do it. Oh, I'm really not sure. Moscon and Vackerman. Tao Zhao doing his best. Come on, Tao Zhao. Up the final climb. Gamai can sprint as well. But Tao Zhao is going to hold on for a beautiful victory here in Italy ahead of Moscon and Vackerman. Gamai probably will be the best of this group behind Colbrelli as well. Great race. That was easily my most satisfying win in a long time on PCM. Tao Zhao, I think his first professional victory. Yeah, after the national championships, of course. That is Tao Zhao's first victory with YTC. So today, I think we have Higuita and Vingegaard on the best form. So why not try and go for a similar win with Vingegaard? But the Giro dell'Emilia, a tricky race. You can see again, a very strong start list. Formula, Quieto, Bernal, Pidcock, Mollema as well. Should be a tough one. Okay, we've had a somewhat crazy race because suddenly we have 21 riders up the road. They just went over the top of this climb clear and they've opened up a massive lead. Ivan Sosa is here. We have the world champion here, Dylan Toons. We have the likes of Bernal and Yates, Mollema as well. And I think these guys may have the win. Let's see if we can catch them up ahead of the final climbs. And looking at them, pretty much all their domestiques are gone already. We have 13 riders now at the front and coming down very quickly as we're entering now the foot of this climb. So we press on and we've actually opened up a gap to another group behind featuring the likes of McNulty and Masnada. What is going on in this race right here? Cosnefra and Gamai are working for us, but still it's 9 riders at the front. So the head of this one, it's going to be Adam Yates just beating Tadej Pogacar ahead of Il Lombardia. We are still some way behind, almost 5 minutes behind. Missing that move early on is what is definitely going to cost us. Weird old race for sure. 4 minutes down, but in the top 10. What happened there? But I think we're ready for the big one. Away we go then, guys, and it's time for the big one. Of course, Il Lombardia is here. Finally, Higuita gets a +1. Vingegaard, Conrad as well. Gamai, not a bad day, despite being injured. Maybe Biniam could be a monumental winner by the end of the day. So that's really decided our leaders. We don't have any great days, but no terrible ones, so we take it for sure. So up in the breakaway for today's Il Lombardia, we have Franchini, we have the likes of Jonas Koch, but of course, no one particularly dangerous. 85k to go then. It hasn't been an electric rhythm just yet, but it's fairly quick right now on the front, just a minute up to that breakaway. But we're going to hold on, wait for the Ghizzalo and the, of course, Sumano. 22.9% unreal climb. Here we go then, 66k remaining. This is where Il Lombardia this year is really going to get underway. We're just going to maintain position yet again. You can see the breakaway just up the road still holding a very small lead. We need to stay right to the front of this group. That is going to be so crucial. So we're just coming to the top of this first section of climbing. Then we descend into the Sumano. Our guys are not looking good at all, I think it's fair to say right here. Even Higuita struggling a lot with this rhythm set by Davide Formulo, but we need to stay here. because the Shimano, coming into the foot of the Shimano is going to be even more crucial than this previous climb. Here we go then, 50k to go. Quieto is on the front for Ineos working today. He is now done. Stefan Kung is here. Bauke Mollema, of course, a former winner. Pogacar, Yates, Bernal, they're all here right now. We're desperate for some H2O. Sadly, we're going to have to hold on until after the Shimano and Formula there. Vlasov as well for Israel. This is getting very, very serious very quickly. Here we go then. We're coming into this steep section. Trying to get to Guita and Conrad to the front. No moves are going off right now. Let's just try and stay here. We can maybe try and push it a little. We don't really need to though. I just want to try and stay to the front. And Egan Bernal is now here. And he is flying up this climb. Gamay, sadly, I think is going to go out the back here. He would have been nice to be there in the final, and Conrad is struggling too. We could just have a Guita if we have anyone right now at the front, because Conrad is gone. Look at Bernal and these guys fly up this climb as we lose riders left, right and centre. We're alongside Alaphilippe and Roglic though, so we're not too badly placed. This climb is absurd, and I'm afraid to the top, 23%. We are going to get dropped a little, is Sergio. Oh, we miss out on that front group. That is so frustrating right there. Alaphilippe, Mollema, Landa, Martin, Roglic, Bernal and Pogacar are there. And no one can really follow us even. That is so frustrating. Geraint Thomas, Almeida, Mas, Bettiol, Hershey as well. But we're 45 seconds down here. So you can see right now in the descent, Bauke Mollema is actually trying a downhill attack with Alaphilippe on his wheel. What on earth? Dan Martin, of course, cannot descend. He is struggling out the back a little. We're going to try and rely on Mas and Thomas because obviously they're on the same team. Hershey and Nibali, their descending skills are unreal. Approaching the Civiglio then, it is 50 seconds. Hershey has managed to get back in here. Movistar, being Movistar, sat on the back, obviously. Always the way with those guys. And hopefully they are sitting up a little and we are going to hopefully get back in. And now Enric Mas is doing the pull. We're struggling a lot for energy, and so is Mark Hershey, who has dropped as well. But can we just get back in? We're really struggling today. It's not going to be a win, I'm pretty sure of that. But if we can get back in, at least we are now at the front. So a bit of looking around right here, and it now seems Joao Almeida will pull for Julian Alaphilippe in this front group. We don't mind too much because we would quite like Patrick Conrad to get back on. 20 riders are now at the front together. So sadly, I don't believe Conrad is going to get back on in time for the Civiglio, but here we are. We need to be right at the front right now. Joao Almeida pulls over. He is done. Not sure we can follow Landa right here. Pogacar as well. Egan Bernal. Let's try and maybe get in the wheel of Thomas. No, let's set our own rhythm. Set our own rhythm. Conrad is in this group, but he's going to be dropped straight away. We're here with Alaphilippe. Nibali is here too. Hershey has recovered, but look at this move by Mikel Landa. Another move right now. It's Bauke Mollema on the front, and we are struggling so much today. Really struggling, guys. I don't think it's going to be a win, I'm afraid. And you can see these guys are literally just rising away from us. We're at 85. We can't go any harder because we're about to die to the top. But Bauke Mollema really pushing this, and Pogacar maybe struggling a little. And hopefully, let's see if that will allow Higuita back on. No, they've still got something left, and Higuita is about to go out the back alongside Geraint Thomas, I'm afraid, today. But at the front, Bauke Mollema, 11k to go. Can he get his second Il Lombardia here? Julian Alaphilippe is now attacking in the descent. Then we have that 5-rider group behind. We're stuck with Thomas. We are done. What a shame for Guita. Guita now 2 minutes down. We'll get a top 10, but nothing more. What a shame. I'm so disappointed. But let's see how this plays out at the head of the race, because Alaphilippe and Bauke Mollema still have a lead. Dan Martin looking strong. Pogacar is now done for the day. So is Mikel Landa, and it's going to be between Mollema and Alaphilippe. Dan Martin needs to rely on his 66 downhill right now, otherwise he has no chance. So Alaphilippe descending very well into Como, dropping Mollema a little into the final kilometre now. Surely Alaphilippe has the sprint over Bauke Mollema with ease. Julian Alaphilippe does win Il Lombardia in the French jersey. Dan Martin third, and Bauke Mollema almost getting his second win here. He gets second today, and Higuita, we're going to be 8th place. I'm pretty disappointed, I can't lie. Well guys, it just wasn't to be, was it? Wasn't to be today for Sergio. We won some races in this episode, but not the one we really wanted, and we weren't close, to be fair. Alaphilippe takes it, Mollema seconds. Ah, that is annoying. But I do want to say a massive, massive thank you for all the support on this series, for myself, Benji and Blackwar. It's been amazing. I've loved doing this season of YouTube Pro Cycling, and we have one more, so make sure you're subbed to Blackwar to check that one out. He's heading to Australia. But guys, if you enjoyed today, smash that like button, drop a sub to my channel as well if you're new. I will see you in the next one.